Daniel, don't disrespect me, can't put this chair.
And AJ was pretty calm. He said, do you want me to smash this chair across your face? And then they got separated. They all both stood up and, you know.
Anthony Joshua attacked Jake Paul in face-off. After he disrespected his father and this latest face-off went nuclear in seconds, AJ didn't just react, he detonated, cracking Jake with a savage slap before security swarmed in panic. Jake's mouth finally cashed a check his chin couldn't handle. This wasn't hype. This was pure street energy. The moment AJ stepped forward, that heated clash exploded into pure hostility. Jake Paul tried barking back, but you could see the fear slip through his bravado. AJ's energy was different, cold, sharp, ready to humiliate. When he told Jake to relax, it wasn't advice, it was a warning. Jake walked into a storm he clearly wasn't built for.
This is going to be the toughest fight of his career.
Sharp, relax.
The most embarrassing fight of his career.
Chair across your face.
Yeah, I think he's about to cry.
Eddie Hearn didn't hold back. He shredded Jake Paul for even thinking he could disrespect AJ's father. "You poke a man's family, you invite chaos," he practically said. AJ's temper wasn't random, it was righteous fury. Jake's smirk met a storm, and the whole room saw that disrespect comes with consequences in this fight business.
You know, when you're getting poked like that in a face-to-face, you know, after a while the temper goes, and it's good. You know, I think it's going to be that kind of fight.
Johnny Nelson didn't mince words, Jake Paul, thinking he could run his mouth and provoke a legend. Completely miscalculated. Pulling stunts on fight morning, amateur hour. AJ's slap wasn't just a reaction, it was a masterclass in putting a loudmouth in his place. Jake humiliated himself, proving he's no match for real heavyweight respect.
This morning, man, to make the way how he's done it, you know, on the morning of a fight, it's just wrong. It's dangerous, and the board are now in a situation where they think shit. So I don't know.
The Wade concept put it bluntly, AJ's slap wasn't over the top, it was justice in motion. Boxing experts and fans across social media are still roasting Jake Paul for dragging AJ's father into his cheap antics. This wasn't theatrics, it was a lesson in respect. Jake humiliated himself live, showing the internet why you never mock a heavyweight legend's family.
So, I mean, I don't mind fighters pushing each other, and probably shouldn't be slapping each other at the face-off. Security did a pretty good job of corralling it while they could, but I thought it was just an open...
Simon Jordan highlighted the chaos perfectly. AJ went in raw, face-to-face, while Jake Paul's disrespect became the talk of Twitter and boxing forums everywhere. The internet exploded at how juvenile Jake looked, trying to provoke a heavyweight legend. Experts agreed. AJ's reaction was measured fury, a real-life reminder that mocking a fighter's family comes with instant consequences.
And he smashed an egg in his face. I mean, how many times have we seen boxers do things that they shouldn't do? You know, we saw Derek Chisora spit on Vitaly Klitschko.
We didn't need that.
I'm not offended by it.
Adam Smith hit the mark. This face-off spiraled out of control the second Jake Paul disrespected AJ's father. The boxing community erupted online, dissecting every second of Jake's antics. AJ's controlled explosion left Jake stunned and humiliated, proving that no amount of social media bravado can prepare you for a heavyweight's real fury.
Look, you never know in boxing. It's expect the unpredictable. Do I think it was staged?
Duke McKenzie called it genius, but let's be real, Jake Paul looked like a complete joke. All his pre-fight trash talk about AJ's father backfired spectacularly. The incident lit up social media, trending worldwide, while AJ's slap instantly reminded everyone that disrespecting a true heavyweight legend comes with instant public consequences.
To call it is, I thought it was a stroke of genius personally. I don't see there's any harm in it. You know, this is the entertainment business that we live in now, and if you're not going to be entertaining...
Duke McKenzie made it clear Jake Paul's disrespect toward AJ's father was cringe, but AJ turning the moment into a viral slapfest was pure spectacle. The internet exploded, boxing circles dissected every angle, and Jake became the laughingstock of show business. In the fight world, respect is earned, and Jake's arrogance just sold another 1 million tickets.
There's any harm in it. It didn't bring the sport into disrepute in any way. This is the show business world that we live in. There's the fight game and then there's the fight business, and from a business perspective that's probably just sold another 1 million tickets worldwide to people.
Tony Bellew didn't mince words. What happened at the face-off was pure chaos masquerading as boxing, and Jake Paul is the clown at the center of the circus. Social media erupted instantly, with every clip of him mocking AJ's father being dissected and ridiculed worldwide. The boxing world collectively shook its head head as AJ's controlled fury reminded everyone why respect is mandatory in this sport. Jake's antics may have drawn clicks and headlines, but they exposed him as a lightweight in the heavyweight world. Tony's description was perfect. This isn't just sport anymore, it's showbiz, and Jake got humiliated center stage.
Frightening for the sport. It's not that it's bad, it's frightening. But listen, this isn't boxing as a sport, this is the circus.
Roy Jones Jr. gave us a glimpse behind the scenes. Anthony Joshua's focus was unshakable, and Jake Paul's pre-fight antics did nothing to rattle him. While Jake strutted around on social media, mocking AJ's father and hyping himself as a contender, the calm energy AJ carried all week showed who the real heavyweight champion is. Social media debates erupted as clips surfaced of Jake being outclassed even before stepping in the ring. Analysts across platforms pointed out the contrast. One fighter is focused, disciplined, and strategic, while the other is a viral spectacle, humiliated by his own overconfidence and lack of respect.
And out here just going through the motion, he's serious about it, you know, so I liked it.
Yeah, like his energy was like very calming throughout the week.
Yes, it was.
Derek Chisora didn't sugarcoat it, this face-off wasn't even close. Jake Paul's pre-fight disrespect toward AJ's father made him look foolish and out of his depth. Social media lit up with clips of Jake's antics. While boxing insiders laughed at his overhyped bravado, AJ wasn't there to play games. He was there to assert dominance, and Derek predicted it perfectly. Jake would get smoked. The world saw that hype doesn't beat skill, discipline, or respect. Every slap, every glare, every viral clip reinforced the reality. Jake is a social media character, not a serious challenger in the heavyweight arena.
Easy fight for him, and I think this should be laid to rest, because I don't think AJ's gonna go in and try and pat. AJ's gonna smoke.
Dave Coldwell perfectly explained the tipping point Jake Paul's antics on social media and in person weren't just annoying, they were disrespectful provocations aimed at AJ's father. The entire boxing world and social media blew up over his juvenile behavior, and AJ's reaction was inevitable. Dave highlighted the key. A poke or slap at a face-off isn't entertainment, it's crossing a line. Jake's overconfidence and lack of respect backfired spectacularly, leaving him exposed and humiliated. AJ didn't just defend himself, he sent a clear message to anyone thinking they can mock legends. In this heavyweight showdown, respect is non-negotiable, and Jake learned it the hard way.
I'm not surprised.
Does that cross the lane, do you think?
Yeah, it does. Listen, the presser was good. It was a great presser, back and forth, poking each other, but not too far. But once you get physical and you touch a man's face.
Jack Catterall brought up an important point about weight and preparation, but the spotlight here isn't just the numbers, it's the behavior. Jake Paul, before this fight, treated the entire scene like a circus, mocking Anthony Joshua's father and hyping himself on social media like he was a seasoned champion. The boxing world couldn't believe the audacity, and clips went viral in seconds, with analysts dissecting every cringeworthy moment. AJ, meanwhile, stayed composed in training, managing his weight and energy with precision, demonstrating the difference between a professional and a showman. Jack's comments subtly highlight the reality weight management is serious business, but respect and focus are even more critical. Jake may have thought he could play mind games, but the way he overreached and disrespected a legend's family put him in the global spotlight for all the wrong reasons. Social media exploded with ridicule, turning him into the ultimate punching bag before even stepping into the ring. Discipline beats hype every time, and AJ proved it silently but powerfully.
Well, everybody's weight situation and weight making situation is unique to them. There's weight classes for a reason. I know some people are going to too extreme lengths. I don't know, I can't comment on it. I wish him to be safe and well, like I wish every fighter, but that's their business.
Paul Smith's reaction summed up exactly how the world saw Jake Paul's meltdown. Social media clips of him mocking AJ's father and then getting slapped circulated like wildfire, with every reaction amplifying the humiliation. Analysts across platforms pointed out that while Jake tried to play the alpha, his antics only highlighted the contrast between a seasoned heavyweight and a social media fighter chasing clicks. AJ remained calm, composed, and collected, the kind of presence that Jake could never fake. Paul Smith calling it poetic is spot on. It was poetic justice delivered in front of millions. Every joke Jake made, every disrespectful comment he threw at AJ's father became fuel for his public embarrassment. Fans, boxing insiders, and online commentators alike couldn't stop replaying the moment. It wasn't dangerous. but it was brutal in its message. Arrogance and disrespect will always be met with consequences, and Jake Paul just learned the hardest lesson of his short career: live for everyone to see.
We expect that from Chisora. I'm not going to lie, when it happens, I laughed my head off. I absolutely laughed my head off.
I did too.
I thought it was quite poetic. I thought what happened was quite...
Logan Paul's words hit like a hammer. The experience gap between his brother and AJ couldn't be clearer. While Jake strutted and hyped himself up, even disrespecting AJ's father, AJ's record speaks for itself, knocking out elite heavyweights, mastering the craft, and carrying a presence that no amount of social media hype could replicate. The boxing world, along with countless online commentators, emphasize this disparity, ridiculing Jake for trying to act fearless in front of a true champion. Social media exploded with memes, roasts, and hot takes on Jake's failed theatrics, making it a viral embarrassment. Logan's description of AJ as a perfect gladiator isn't just hype, it's a warning. AJ embodies discipline, strength, and focus, while Jake embodies spectacle without substance. The world witnessed the difference. One fighter is a legend, the other is a viral punchline. Every disrespect Jake threw at AJ's father was a setup for his own public humiliation.
The experience difference: Anthony Joshua was a former heavyweight champion who's knocked out heavyweight champions.
Has he ever tried like Ozempic or Manjaro?
This is a guy who is already perfect.
Okay.
He's perfect.
Okay.
He's like, if you could sculpt like a perfect gladiator human being, it's Anthony Joshua.
Adam Smith broke down the tactical side, while the spectacle of Jake Paul's humiliation dominated headlines. AJ isn't just a powerhouse, he's a strategist. The social media circus, fueled by Jake's pre-fight disrespect toward AJ's father, distracted many from the real story. AJ's pacing, timing, and control in the ring after 14 months of inactivity. Jake, hyped by online fame and overconfidence, had no answer for a professional who can dictate the fight at will. Analysts online dissected how AJ could win at any moment, making Jake's antics seem even more foolish in hindsight. Every viral clip of Jake mocking AJ's father contrasted sharply with AJ's measured preparation and calm presence, reinforcing the lesson: skill, discipline, and respect trump hype every single time. The internet was in stitches over Jake's embarrassment, while boxing insiders quietly nodded at AJ's genius, a man who could dominate rounds or end the fight in spectacular fashion whenever he chooses.
AJ should win whenever he wants to win, but will he want to win early? Will he want to get some rounds in, being inactive for 14 months to prepare him for 2026?
The AJ versus Jake Paul face-off wasn't just another press event, it became a masterclass in respect, discipline, and consequence. Jake's antics, mocking AJ's father and hyping himself online, backfired spectacularly, leaving him humiliated, while AJ's calm, controlled fury stole the show. Social media exploded, the boxing world debated endlessly, and every clip served as a reminder: hype doesn't beat skill. This clash was more than entertainment, it was a lesson for anyone thinking they can disrespect a true champion. Now it's over to you. Did Jake Paul get exactly what he deserved, or can he somehow redeem himself before stepping in the ring? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's see who really has the last laugh.